Sports. I'm glad to have you with us for NBA basketball. A Friday night NBA presentation. It'll be the Toronto Raptors facing off against the Golden State Warriors. And now let's head out to the arena, hook up with Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll be back at halftime.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Green?
Well, because of his passing ability, Kevin, I mean, if you're going to play with him, your only job is to get open on the floor, because he will get you the ball, and he'll give it to you in rhythm so that you can get a good shot off.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when a shot goes up.
Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the Pistons. And they pulled off a three-point win in that one. Too close for comfort, but they'll take it.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now here is Lowry. Outside Anthony. Step back shot, and the bank shot is good.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And that was a very solid effort on their part, Kevin. It pretty much went exactly according to plan.
I thought it was a well-rounded performance, Steve. That's one they can feel very good about. Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Raptors on defense. 4-point game. This game against Golden State is the first time.
Ooh, that was
awesome.
I just heard a little rumble in the background. That was thunder. Fellas, he's going to make it rain out here.
Did we really just see that? Someone tell me. Were we seeing things?
That was unreal. I can't believe it either.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night.
And the team free throw numbers for this club this season, very impressive. About 80% from the line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Throws it up high. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here's Green, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Thompson misses. Iguodala against Lowry. Pass to Sarge. Back to Lowry. Pass to Anthony. Lets it go with the three. Gets it to go. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
Here's Thompson. He had 28 points in the win against Detroit. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to speak with Dwayne Casey for a moment. He talked about the impact of opposing big man Andrew Bogut, saying there just aren't that many 7-footers with his kind of game. A great interior defender first and foremost. We can't get tunnel vision when we attack the rim. He's got size and strength, and we can't allow him to bully us for offensive rebounds. Let's see if they can keep Bogut from having a big game, guys.
And thank you, Doris. This is his first free throw of the game.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
And so here's Toronto, leading by 5. It's Anthony with the drive. And there's the pass to Sarge.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4. So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Iguodala, averaging 14 points a game. Now here's Barnes, defended by Sarge. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Golden State.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
He dishes it to Lowry. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. He feeds it to Valanciunas. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
On defense, the Warriors. They trail by 7. Lowry passes to Sarge. And that one's good. Sarge has got his first basket of the night.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area. Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Lowry with the ball, picked up by Thompson. And Lowry gets it to go.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Now, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Right side, Green. Passes it to Barnes. Drains the 19-footer. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Toronto leading by 7. Here is Lowry. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too.
Anthony's shot is off.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Barnes against Lowry.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Michael Beasley. He's checked in for the Raptors. Randall passes to Thompson. There's the dish to Iguodala. Iguodala off the pick from Randall. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Barnes. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Barnes has got 5 now.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Back to Anthony. Covered by Barnes. And finished off by DeRozan.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Thompson, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Thompson off the pick from Randall. Thompson with it, now guarded by DeRozan. The shot's good from Randall. Raptors leading by 4. Outside Lowry. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Lowry against Iguodala. Lowry drives in. Valanciunas dishes to Lowry. Releases. Shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Iguodala outside. They kick it out to Green. 5 on the clock. The feed now to Barnes. Shoots the 3. And Iguodala with the basket, the assist by Barnes. And that's now 6 points for Andre Iguodala. Toronto's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lowry drives in. A finger roll finish at the bucket.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Iguodala off the pick from Randall. Thompson. DeRozan defending. Thompson with the bucket.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Raptors with the lead. Outside Lowry. DeRozan on the wing. Outside Anthony. It's Beasley on the wing. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're 1 away now from being in the penalty.
Yeah, you know, now's not... time to be careless. The next one sends them to the line.
And Toronto has possession. And Lowry gets double teamed. It's stolen by Green. And Iguodala with a clear path to the hoop.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Green with a screen on Lowry. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance there. I like what we're seeing.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Brandon Wright's checked in for Toronto. Raptors trail by 3. Knocked away. And Thompson kicks to Green. Here's Randall. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. Look at Curry, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Klay Thompson, just 2 spots down.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor at the same time, guys, you're just waiting for one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Anthony, the pass to Lowry. The 3. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 3. Barnes, covered by Beasley. Pass to Randall. Outside, Green. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's really all about effort with him, guys. You watch him fly after these loose balls, laying out any chance he's got at an opportunity for a steal or a deflection. He's really something to watch.
And maybe above all else, we should really mention just what a fantastic setup man he is. So many of their baskets come as a result of one of his assists.
Iguodala, the pass to Randall. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Warriors lead by 5.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust. He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
There's the 3. Can't get it to go.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Number 12. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Here we can see, Kevin, where the Warriors rank in the NBA right now. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number 1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Now, here's Thompson, averaging 28 points a game. Iguodala kicks to Green, feeds to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Beasley with the steal. Woodley with it, guarded now by Barnes, and stolen by Barnes. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Kicks to Wright. And he banks in the layup. Wright's got his first points of the night.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Different look here for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 3. There's the pick. And Mills kicks to Ilyasova. Mills. The kick out to Ilyasova. And the pass to Randall. Dishes to Mills. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target. Raptors trail by 3. Here is Ross. Looking for his first basket still in this. And finished off by Wright.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Bazemore dishes to Mills. He passes to Randall. He kicks it to Bazemore. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Bazemore's got his first points in this one.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Number 12. And that's an air ball. Not even close. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Ilyasova with the ball. Now guarded by Dougie. And Bazemore kicks to Ilyasova. He dishes it to Mills. Elbow shot is on the way. Bazemore. No good with the triple. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Ross. Poked loose. Rejected by Bazemore. He feeds it to Rush. Down low. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw good from Ross. The Raptors making a switch here. AC's checked in. And both free throws good for Ross.
I think they've got to be more disciplined here, Kevin. Already way too many fouls and too many free points for the opponent.
Mills passes to Bazemore. The dish to Mills. Golden State moving the ball around. The kick out to Ilyasova. Off target from outside. Picked him clean. Here's Randall. Passes it to Bazemore. It's up a 3. And the basket good. Bazemore's got 5. Knocked loose. Here's Mills. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Coming up next Monday, November 30th, Darren Williams and the Brooklyn Nets go up against Paul George and the Indiana Pacers. Live from Indianapolis. Make sure to catch it.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
And the key is you look at the steal totals for this team. They have really put good pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. So we've got the 3 Ps: pressure, pilfers, points. Get it done.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play, setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Saric, also Quincy Acey out there. Terrence Ross is out there with Brandon Wright. Ennis, defended by Rush. The feed to Ross. To the inside, here's Acey, and it's sent back by Bogut. And that one's good. Wright's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Raptors. The Warriors leading. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Rush. Feeds it to Bogut. Leads him in there. And Brandon Rush slams it in. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Wright. Here's Ross. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Kicks it to Rush. Dishes it to Bazemore. There's the pass to Ilyasova. He feeds it to Bogut. Missed inside.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Ennis, covered by Mills. 6 to shoot. Pass to Saric. The 3, and the shot is good. Saric has got 5 now.
An unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
Rush dishes to Bogut. He kicks it to Rush. Ilyasova.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
And the Raptors with some changes. Anthony comes in for Quincy Acey. And it's DeRozan for Terrence Ross. He dishes it to Bazemore. He passes it to Rush. From the high post. And Anthony sends it back. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Bazemore. Pulls up on the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. He has 6. The Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. The dish to Bogut. Inside. It's tipped. Passes it to Mills. The feed to Rush. Kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Ilyasova. Makes the lead pass. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 2.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. That's good. Rush has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Ennis, covered by Mills. Feeds to Valanciunas. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Valanciunas has got his 2nd basket. Warriors leading by 4. And Mills kicks to Ilyasova. Dishes it to Mills. The pass to Bazemore. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bazemore's got 10 points in the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Ennis, covered by Mills. Gets it to go.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And Bazemore kicks to Mills. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. KLowry, he's checked in for Toronto. And both free throws good for Mills.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 6. It's Anthony with the drive. Gets it to go. Anthony's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, there's a reason he's one of the top scorers in the league. Melo is so versatile offensively. He gets in that triple threat position, and then it's a kind of a pick-your-poison dilemma for the defender.
Well, he's got a honey-sweet stroke as a jump shooter. He's equally dangerous putting it on the ground or attacking the teeth of the D or going over top of a good defender. We've seen it all the way back at Syracuse. This guy has gotten better with time, and he's one of the elite scorers we've seen in the league in a while.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
That one misses. Warriors leading by 8. Passes to Randall. And that one is hammered home.
More points onto their lead with the
Gets the bucket. Sarge has got 5 points now in the quarter. Warriors have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Mills. Pass to Randall. He feeds it to Bazemore. They set the pick. He kicks to Mills. He passes to Randall. Golden State moving the ball around. Shot clock at 3. Bazemore gets the bucket.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Raptors trail by 11. Toronto calls timeout. Have to like what we're seeing from Bazemore.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Jazz. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Warriors. They're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
Right now, looking at the Warriors, they've been playing well to start the season. I mean, once again, asserting themselves as one of the powerhouse ball clubs in the league. I like what I've seen from this team so far.
And they know better than anybody. You know, the NBA season is a marathon, not a sprint. But nonetheless, they've certainly been hot out of the gates.
It's Anthony with the drive. Tries from the block. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Raptors have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. Both free throws good from Anthony. Warriors leading by 9. And Mills kicks it to Bazemore. He dishes it to Ilyasova. Mills gets the screen from Ilyasova. Here's Bazemore. Right through the knee for the layup. Bazemore's got 18 points in the game.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Raptors trail by 11. Outside Lowry. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass the catch, or the slam?
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Mills gets the screen from Randall. Mills passes to Randall. Valanciunas is there. The kick out to Ilyasova. Wide open. Toronto grabs the miss. Lowry with the ball. He has 6. Gives him the lead pass. Rebounded by Mills. Warriors leading by 9. And Bazemore kicks to Mills. The dish to Bazemore. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Lowry up top. There's the feed to Valanciunas. Pass to Anthony. Outside Lowry. Three-pointer. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 9 points for Kyle Lowry.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Well, it's a big bonus when you get effective outside shooting from your big men like these guys over the past 10 games. You take a look at Ilyasova, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
It's amazing these days. There's just so many good outside shooting big men. That didn't used to be the case in the NBA, but now the floor is spread all over the place because you've got so many big-time shooters at that 4 and 5 spot.
Yeah, you make a good point there, Steve. Big guys shooting the ball well. It's part and parcel of the game now. You go back a generation, there were only a fraction of big men who can knock down outside shots like we're seeing currently.
It's Thompson off the drive. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Barnes passes to Thompson. Green with a screen on DeRozan. Thompson with it, now guarded by DeRozan. And that one's good, Barnes.
And what jumps out at you is the assist totals. They have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, and great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Outside Lowry. DeRozan on the wing. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Valanciunas.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure. It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Barnes covered by Anthony. Barnes passes to Randall. Kicks it to Thompson. Feeds it to Green. Back to Thompson. And the rejection by Valanciunas. A minute 50 left in the first half. To the paint. Uses both hands to slam it down. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here. In a moment to check out Klay Thompson here. A lot of great basketball from him this year. 3rd in scoring, 11th in blocks, and he's just been so consistent from the foul line, ranking in the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And Steve, you mentioned his unbelievable points per game ranking. I mean, this guy is a guy I would call buckets.
Gets it to go. That's 10 points for Andre Iguodala. Toronto with the ball. And here's Lowry. He's got 9. And Sarge kicks to Anthony. Lets it go from 14. And that one hits back iron. Warriors leading by 9. Taken away by Anthony. Ring shot on the way. Again, Toronto.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Thompson with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Thompson off the pick from Green. And they call an illegal screen here. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
Some really good games going on. How about that Denver one? That's an interesting game.
And the Raptors making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Outside Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. The shot misses. Nice D from Bogut. Golden State's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Now the pass to Randall. Out to Thompson. Doubled by Sarge. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Bogut sets a screen for Iguodala. Thompson from long range. And that's not going to go. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors lead by 7. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's a lively Friday evening here at 2K Sports. Hopefully you're having a great time watching a little basketball tonight. Out at Oracle Arena, the Warriors with the lead against the Raptors. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. Harrison Barnes having no trouble against Toronto. He has 12 points and also has been a factor with his rebounding. The Raptors are still in it, going all out. They've come out of the gates strong to start, looking to keep going. Their top scorer, Carmelo Anthony. He has 13 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. And to look at the games being played right now. Out at Staples Center, the Lakers are ahead against Utah. A comfy advantage for them in the 3rd. And another one also in progress. Los Angeles in front against the Spurs at AT&T Center. Not too many problems for them in the 3rd. And to look now at the rest of the action from around the NBA. The Mavericks out at American Airlines Center, currently trailing to Atlanta. They're looking at a 10-point deficit in the 3rd there. And it's time now to head back to the rest of the game out in Oakland. See you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The west span of the Bay Bridge. Our view as we welcome you back to the San Francisco Bay Area. What a game we're seeing from Bazemore.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
Thompson and Barnes, the 2 and 3. And there's Iguodala. And it's Bogut. And it's Randall in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Barnes backs in. Raptors trail by 7. It's Anthony with the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Anthony's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Raptors.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Thompson in the posts. DeRozan defending. Bogut with a screen on Lowry. Iguodala the pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. Count that one. Thompson's got 9. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's Lowry penetrating. DeRozan. Dishes to Valanciunas. Bogut on him. Goes up the baseline. No good from Valanciunas. Warriors leading by 8. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Barnes. Randall defended by Sarge. Barnes passes to Randall. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Sarge. Sarge has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lowry drawing the double team. To the middle, Thompson. Now recovering. There's the bucket. Good. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got 4 rebounds in this game. Iguodala's drive. Out to Thompson. Pass to Randall. Back to Thompson. From 18 feet away. Toronto grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Raptors trail by 10. He passes to Sarge. He feeds it to DeRozan. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Toronto calls timeout.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Here's DeRozan. And again, no good by Toronto.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Iguodala dishes to Barnes. Back to Iguodala. Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Iguodala against Lowry. They need this one. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 12. Warriors leading by 10. Barnes kicks to Bogut. He dishes it to Iguodala. And there's the feed to Barnes. Offline with his 3. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Anthony with it, guarded now by Barnes. Bogut against Lowry. He kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Sarge. Green with the block. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. There's the dish to Barnes. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Feeds it to Barnes. Back to Iguodala. The pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Iguodala outside. And the Warriors miss again. Raptors trail by 8. Kicks to Lowry. They get it back. Here's DeRozan. Nice D from Bogut.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Thompson misses.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
Iguodala with it. Lowry picks him up. Iguodala, the pass to Thompson. Back to Iguodala. Dishes it to Thompson. Iguodala outside. And it's Iguodala again missing. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Brandon Wright's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Dudley subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Here's Lowry, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. The Warriors, number 1.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times, a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
Warriors leading by 6. Passes to Bogut. Back to Iguodala. Tries to snap the cold streak. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
Toronto has their hands full guarding against Iguodala.
10 points and 5 assists.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the all-around effort that he's put in here today.
The numbers tell the story, Steve. He is filling up just about every column of that box sheet.
Raptors trail by 8. And DeRozan. Here we go. That's good. DeRozan's got 8.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
See some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. He's been having a nice year. 12th in scoring. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Quincy Aces checked in for Toronto. And both free throws good for Green.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
It's Iguodala with the drive. Golden State moving the ball around. Barnes kicks to Iguodala. Warriors the rebound. Pass to Green. Randall. He's guarded by Dudley. He feeds it to Barnes. And there's the call on Brandon Wright. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Golden State with it. Randall passes to Thompson. Green dishes to Thompson. Back to Green. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the tray. Green's got 7 points in the game. Raptors trail by 9. Number 12. He's covered by Iguodala. Now the feed to AC. He passes to Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Dudley. Covered by Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Backing him down is Iguodala. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Thompson. Iguodala outside. Iguodala off the pick from Green. Iguodala kicks to Green. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Saric comes in for Quincy Aces. And it's Lowry in for DeMar DeRozan. Stolen by Thompson. He kicks to Green. Pass to Barnes. Randall guarded by Wright. Thompson outside. Stolen by Dudley. Fast break Toronto. Here's Saric. Finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Cleveland. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Toronto Raptors, 2 games back.
Looking at Toronto, they've made some nice strides, a good blend in terms of talent and experience, looking really confident to start this season.
Well, you've got to crawl before you can walk. And I'll tell you what, they're walking tall right now. This club playing with a ton of confidence.
Tipped. One-on-one here. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Green with the ball. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. Back to Thompson from the arc. Offensive rebound. Thompson left side. Iguodala outside. Another shot. Here's Randall. Outside Green. Iguodala. 6 to shoot. And he goes in for the 10.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Raptors trail by 13. The pass to Sarge. Now the dish to Dudley. Passes it to Sarge. It's rebounded by Randall. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Number 12. He's covered by Thompson. Right with a screen on Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Wright sets a screen for Lowry. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Feeds to Barnes. Back to Green. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Randall passes to Green. Just 4 to shoot. Fast break Toronto. Number 12 rips down the breakaway slam.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and, of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
And Thompson kicks to Iguodala. They kick it out to Green. Right side, Green. Thompson outside. Iguodala. Randall guarded by Wright. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kansas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. A new group in now for the Raptors. Now here is Lowry. He's covered closely. Ross. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Right. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Fast break Toronto. Lowry's got the ball. Ross comes up empty down low. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock. It's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
Back to Lowry. Knocks it loose. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Jonas Valanciunas, he was checked in for Brandon Wright. For Toronto, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Kicks it to Mills. Fires at the elbow. Lets it go from deep. No good from Bazemore. Here is Ross. The 11-footer. Off on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Warriors on top, up 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return.
NBA season is in full swing. The New Orleans Pelicans go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat next Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
And the final period of play just about to start. Raptors trail by 9. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Beasley out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Lowry. Dishes it to Beasley. Beasley right side. The Warriors pull it in. Mills has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Bazemore dishes to Mills. The kick out to Ilyasova. Bazemore. Pass to Ilyasova. 5 to shoot. The good-looking shot from the wing. Ilyasova's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now here is Lowry, covered by Mills. Here is Ross, defended by Rush. Shot clock at 2. Let's go. And it's Beasley again missing. Warriors leading by 11. He feeds it to Bazemore. Golden State moving it around. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
And Ilyasova kicks to Iguodala. The feed to Green. Iguodala outside. Back to Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The Raptors having lots of trouble defending against Green.
He has 11 points and 2 blocks. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court.
Raptors trail by 12. And DeRozan. Here we go. For 3. Beasley. That's good.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
Thompson against DeRozan. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. The drive by Green. Stolen by Sarge. And oh, here we go. DeRozan. No.
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Mark Jackson said to his club. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Ilyasova passes to Green. Pocket 4. Iguodala, right side. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 7.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
The drive by Lowry. With the lead pass. Rosen dishes to Beasley. And it's off from three-point range.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Iguodala kicks to Barnes. Back to Iguodala. He dishes it to Barnes. Thompson outside. No good on the three.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Barnes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Barnes. He's got 14 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
Let's just take a moment to appreciate the all-around effort that he's put in here today.
The numbers tell the story, Steve. He is filling up just about every column of that box sheet.
Iguodala against Lowry. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by DeRozan.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Back to Iguodala. Thompson outside. He kicks it to Iguodala. 6 on the shot clock. Iguodala off the pick from Green. Iguodala the pass to Ilyasova. Blocked. And he's able to get it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Raptors trail by 7. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up another foul. That was his 5th right there.
Here's Barnes, and Valanciunas with the block. They get it back. Iguodala's drive. The kick out to Ilyasova. He passes to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas is there. Second chance shot. And Green puts it in. Green's got 12 points in just the second half.
One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
Beasley with the screen on Iguodala. Lowry kicks to DeRozan, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
Man, they should be, Kevin. That was one elaborate finish.
Green, defended by Valanciunas. It's Thompson off the drive. Rejected by Beasley. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ilyasova. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. Warriors the rebound. Bogut kicks to Barnes. Golden State moving it around. Thompson off the pick from Green. Hit his leg. And the officials saying it was kicked. On defense, Toronto. Green left side. Pass to Barnes. The dish now to Thompson. Goes back up. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Iguodala again missing.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors making a change here. Warriors leading by 5. The pass to Randall. Thompson outside. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Lowry drives in. Passes it to Valanciunas. Power down with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And Thompson throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Raptors trail by 7. Now Lowry. Lowry gets a screen from Valanciunas. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 6. Lowry lets it go from 11. Valanciunas. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. 8 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
Well, you have to protect the rim, Clark. You know that. And when you do that as well as he has today, it really bodes well for your team.
Thompson for the triple. Gets the bucket. Thompson's got 14 points now in the second half.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Lowry drives in. He hits it from 9.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane in the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Randall passes to Bogut. Feeds it to Mills. Kicks it to Bazemore. Pass to Randall. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Defensive foul. Ken Bazemore. That's his first personal foul.
Raptors trail by 7. Now here is Lowry. Goes up with a stripe. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Lowry's got 19 points. Mills gets the screen from Randall. Shot's good by Mills. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Lowry drives in. It's stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Bazemore. Thompson. Covered by Beasley. Thompson with the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. And they need his points, and he's providing them.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And that one's good.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. Bazemore dishes to Bogut. Puts the lead pass in front of him. No good from Randall. He feeds it to Bazemore. And Mills kicks it to Bazemore. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Bazemore's got 23.
He is feeling a terrific percentage from the field.
And the Raptors call time here. They have to like what we've seen so far from Bazemore.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
The drive by Lowry. And there's the rejection. Dishes it to Thompson. The feed now to Barnes. It's stolen by Anthony. The shot will not go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Bogut, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain to neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish.
Thompson with the bucket.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
Lowry passes to Carmelo. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Lowry kicks to Anthony. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Bogut.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Green dishes to Iguodala. Back to Green. Valanciunas is there. Out to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Thompson. 25 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. The guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
Lowry with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Launches a 3. Anthony missing again.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second. You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Valanciunas passes to Carmelo. Fires from deep. Good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
But they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Some changes for Toronto. Brandon Wright's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Quincy Ace has come in for Saric. And Dudley subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. 29 seconds left in the fourth. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Right.
This is a tremendous solo run he's on. I mean, the kind we've seen him have so many times before.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
Here's Rush. And stolen by Wright. Number 12. Offline. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Klay Thompson.
Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. I said I would never get this far. Think that we don't see who you are.
You know, let's say that's my I made him $1 million, now we all rich. I ain't tryna have babies right now, so we with a rubber, but I got a rob. Know this money bring EV, you probably won't beat me, but bro, we can't be by no smart. Overseas got a crowd doing mosh pit. Can't believe that I'm still in apartments. Businessman when they got me in office. $1 million deals, I get them often. $1 million was serving on Spawn Street. Holla G, he gon' stay with the chopstick. I got robbed, that shit made me a monster. He did shit notice my sister, my mamas. Now they houses as big as they want them. I didn't run on them mamas. Look at Lil Donna. Living like we in a race, I might come in first and second, but I won't ever be last. Lately I been in my bag, but told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a technical foul. City to city, got girls going wild, and I reach for my chain when I jump in the crowd. Lambo Solo got a squad. We finally made it, let's pop us a bottle. I took the lead and let everyone follow. They know I'm running it right to the bank. They want me to ease up, I didn't leave them in the breathing room. Sorry, I told them I can't. Heard you a rat, so you know what's gonna happen whenever we catch you. I run with them snakes. Peep all the moves I've been making. By the time I get 40, I gotta be one of them greats. Watch how I move with this paper. I know if I stoop on one time, they gon' try to come take it. Really is it getting these niggas be faking. I don't want they vibe, so they hand ain't shaking. She on that 42 straight with no chaser. I'm trying to get out of here and go taste it. Yeah, my diamonds be DVDs. They don't wanna see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young.
Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me.